Welcome to PricePlow. This is Mike. 2 years and 2 houses ago, I sat here on this channel reviewing the 2018 version of NutraBio's Pumpkin Pie Classic Whey Limited Edition. Fall Classic, of course. And here we are in 2020. A couple things have changed since then, but a couple other things have changed since then. And I don't know what happened in 2019. We had so many flavors from NutraBio. I don't think they needed a pumpkin pie at that point, but 2020, we need a little bit of something extra. And it is finally here. As you can see, this product was sent for free because it just went on for sale, and I haven't yet opened it. So before we begin, we of course do have a... That's better. We do of course have a business relationship with NutraBio, and it was sent for free. PricePlow is your coupon code to save money. This year, we're expecting a really cool tub, pumpkin pie. And as always, NutraBio, we have a fully open formula. This is a Classic Whey Pure Whey Protein Concentrate. If you are more dairy sensitive, this one's not going to be for you. You want to stick with the Whey Protein Isolates that they have. But when it comes to the specialty flavors like this, you can't beat them. So earlier this year, and it's been a while since we talked about NutraBio because they haven't had a ton of product launches in the last couple of months. But the best of the year, in my opinion, was the Banana Cream Pie Classic Whey, which is it was the best banana I've ever had. And I love NutraBio's bourbon banana nut Whey Isolate, but man, the banana cream pie was awesome. And then Heather and I sat here in this very same spot and we reviewed the Freedom flavors, 4th of July 2020, and that Freedom Fetty cake batter flavor of Muscle Matrix, so a slightly different product, is downright my favorite cake batters type flavor. So let's talk about pumpkin pie here. We have the Pure Whey Concentrate, but we have 3 grams of carbs and 2 grams of sugar. So you have a little bit more sugar than like the Pure Isolates or whatever. It's not a big deal. 130 calories, 2 grams of fat, 1 of that saturated, and you have the open flavor of 750 milligrams of flavor, probably a little bit of like the pumpkin pie spice. You have cinnamon, and it really depends. That's what we're going to see if this is like a lot of cinnamon, or if it's a more mild flavor, more creamy flavor. Classic Whey is typically a creamier product, so let's just get into it. This is sucralose based, 80 milligrams, which is typical, and the color is natural from annatto powder, 120 milligrams, and we have 110 milligrams of salt, so pretty standard stuff. I have with me, I'm going low water. I have a cold glass of 6 ounces of water because I want, when it's Classic Whey Pure Concentrate, I want to go dank. Oh, that's the color I remember. So that 2018 tub, it smells about the same. It's been a while, so I used it out through 2019. Eventually, I had to finish it off. But it's like, it's a flavor that some stores will have it, a little bit longer. But man, sometimes I'm just craving this stuff, like the pumpkin spice stuff. Once in a while, I crave it in the spring, and no one's selling it, so keep an extra few scoops. But eventually, I knocked that one out. I wish I could compare, because this is a slightly different profile, I'm told, than the 2018 version. Look at this. It smells pumpkin, and what is the... It's a cinnamon, but there's like, what else they put in the apple pie spice? Nutmeg. There's got to be at least a little bit of nutmeg in here. So as a warning, I have been a little bit on the low sweetener side of things, a little bit lower in like sugar. Oftentimes a low sugar diet. Went on a spree kick this summer, pretty big, so I was loving it. So I've been a little lower sugar. I've been waiting for this to get in so bad because I have not had a ton of sweet. So hopefully that doesn't skew things too much. But let's take a look at this pour, and as always, Classic Whey, doing it right. Heck yeah. I smell pumpkin. I don't smell as much of the like cinnamon or spices anymore. Ooh, that's good. There's the nutmeg. Less cinnamon, more nutmeg. Okay, if you are wanting the cinnamon pumpkin pie, you're gonna get a little bit less of that this year. And I also went with a lower amount of water, and it's still pretty mild. So if you like it with like 8 ounces of water, you might even need like 2 scoops. This is a more mild flavor. Man, that smoothness. This is super good creamy. You could probably make some really good recipes with this. Don't be expected to get blown out with crazy flavor. They put out like the Cherry Bomb Freedom flavor. Real powerful flavors. Banana cream pie, very powerful flavor. This is more like the pistachio ice cream flavor. That was a little bit more mild. And but still brought the flavor home. Oh, this is so good. I'm a fan, but note, I went a little bit low on the water, and I'm happy I did, because that was perfect. Like, they say 6 ounces of water, I did like 5, and I did like 4.5, and one of them was, and then I added an ice cube to that. So it was about 5 ounces of water, and I think that's important, because if you go with like your typical 8 ounces of water, you're gonna need 2 scoops. So overall, compared to the 2018 version, from what I remember, this is gonna be a bit of a milder flavor. But I think it's also like a more refined flavor. There's less, the cinnamon kind of like, it throws a spike in there, and you don't have that here. You just have a smoother pumpkin and nutmeg, and maybe just a small sliver of cinnamon, and that's all I'm getting, and the aftertaste is great. My aftertaste is pure pumpkin. So this has got to be for the pumpkin lovers who don't want to be overwhelmed with cinnamon. You could always just go and add your own cinnamon, or if you have apple pie spice, you could add a little bit more if you need more pop. But this is more on the smoother, creamy, milder side, even if you go lower with water. But once again, NutraBio putting out a good flavor. And hey, you know what? We haven't had a ton of NutraBio stuff the last couple months, so I was so excited for this, and it came through as long as you're cool with the milder, smoother, and lower amount of water than usual. That's about it. We have a blog post on blog.PricePlow.com. We'll make links in the YouTube description. And as always, PricePlow coupon code. Yes, it is an affiliate coupon code. I think I gave it to you pretty real here. This isn't going to be the strongest flavor, and you might want to add your own cinnamon if you're into that. I think this is fantastic. And in fact, I'm going to do a second scoop right now because I've been craving this, and this is exactly what I wanted. Didn't want it too sweet, and it's not. And that I wanted to add as well. So that's about it. This is my go with PricePlow. Nothing else. Full open disclosure label, so check it out, and PricePlow.com/NutraBio is where you can sign up for our NutraBio alerts, because there are some new products coming before the end of the year. Thanks for watching. It is hotter out here than I thought for this is Texas, so sometimes it starts getting colder in October. Not just yet. So anyway, we'll see you later. Thanks for watching.
Welcome to PricePlow.